Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back to Frequency of Love. I'm Mistress Ana, and today, instead of giving you a single teaching, I want to do something different. I want to answer the 3 questions about emotional intelligence in relationships that I asked many others. They come from coaching sessions, from workshops, from listeners, from people I sit with in the hardest moments of their lives. These are not abstract questions. They are the practical questions that everyone in a long-term relationship eventually faces. And the answers, when we sit with them, honestly change the entire shape of how we love. If you have been wondering why your communication keeps breaking down, or why your partner's emotions overwhelm you, or why repair after a fight feels impossible, you are about to receive what I have learned from years doing this work. Before we go to the questions, let me clear something up. Emotional intelligence is not the ability to be calm at all times. It is not the absence of feelings. It is not detachment. Emotional intelligence is the capacity to feel what you are feeling, name it accurately, and choose your response. It includes the ability to receive other people's feelings without being destroyed by them, defending against them, or trying to fix them. It is the most important skill in adult relationships, and almost nobody is explicitly taught it. We learn slowly, painfully, often through failure, by relating. So let us go to the question. This is the first question, and it surprises people. Most adults assume they know what they feel. But when I sit with them, I find that they do not. They know they are upset. They know they are fine. They know they are stressed. These are not feelings. These are weather reports for the climate of inner world. Real feelings are more specific. Hurt, lonely, angry, disappointed, afraid, ashamed, grieving, tender, adoring. Most of us were not taught these words for ourselves. We were given a small vocabulary, happy, sad, mad, and asked to make our entire emotional life fit inside. If you cannot name what you feel precisely, you cannot communicate it, and you cannot move through it. The first practice of emotional intelligence is increasing your vocabulary, slowing down, asking yourself in any moments of distress, what specially am I feeling? It is hurt, fear, loneliness, shame, anger. There is often more than one feeling at a time, and usually underneath the feeling that arrives first, there is another, more vulnerable one. When you're angry, what is underneath? Often hurt. When you are distant, what is underneath? Often fear of being overwhelmed. The naming itself is the beginning of the healing. Now, question 2. How do I receive my partner's feelings without getting overwhelmed? This is the second question, and it is one of the most painful places in adult relationships. Your partner comes to you with a feeling. They are sad, they are angry, they are afraid, and something in you contracts. You want to fix it, or you feel attacked, or you go numb, or you start defending yourself, or you withdraw. Why? Because to receive another person's feeling, you have to be able to stay with your own. If you have not learned to be with your own feelings, then someone else's feeling will overwhelm you. Their anger will feel like an attack. Their sadness will feel like a demand. Their fear will feel like a problem you have to solve. This is why emotional intelligence work always begins inside. The reason you cannot receive your partner is almost always because you have not yet learned to receive yourself. The practice is to do something counterintuitive. When your partner brings you a feeling, before you respond, pause and check in with yourself. What is rising in me right now? Defensiveness, fear, the urge to fix? Then breathe through that. Stay with your own response, let it move, and when you are more steady with yourself, turn toward your partner with simple, real attention. Not a solution, not an explanation, presence. I hear you. I can see this is hard. I am here. This is what emotional therapy calls attuned listening. And it is the rarest, most healing gift you can give to someone you love. Now, the third question, and the most important, because every relationship will have ruptures, and what determines whether the relationship grows or erodes is not whether you fight, it is whether how you repair. Repair has three parts. The first is acknowledgement. You say it out loud, what happened, not what you intended, what actually happened from their experience. I see that when I said that, I hurt you. I see that you were trying to tell me something and I dismissed it. You do not have to agree with their interpretation. You do have to honor their experience as real. The second is responsibility. You name your part without defending it, without explaining it, without minimizing it. I was reactive. I shut down. I made it about me when it was about us. This is the hardest part because shame rises when we own our failures. The temptation is to add a but I was tired, but you also did, but you started it. The but destroys the repair. The third is recommitment. You name what you want to do different next time. When I notice myself getting defensive, I want to take a breath before responding. I want to actually listen. I want to come back to you sooner. Start with, when I notice myself getting defensive, I want to take a breath before responding. I want to actually listen. I want to come back to you sooner. Now, repair is not about being perfect. It is about being willing to keep returning again and again, with humility, with honesty, with care. The relationships that survive, that flourish, are the ones where both people get good at this. And I want to close this with something important. Emotional intelligence is not a personality trait. It is not something you have or do not have. It is a skill, a practice, something you build moment by moment over years. You will fail at it often, so will your partner. That is not a sign that the relationship is broken. That is the work. Rosenberg, who developed nonviolent communication, wrote this. What people are really seeking when they communicate is to be heard, understood, and valued. That is the deepest gift of emotional intelligence, not the elimination of conflict, not the perfection of feelings. The ability slowly, imperfectly, persistently to make sure the other person feels heard. When two people in a relationship are both practicing this, the relationship becomes a place where both of them can grow, where both of them can be wrong sometimes and still be loved, where both of them can fail without losing each other. That is what emotionally intelligent love looks like. Now, if you have been struggling with any of these three questions, what am I feeling? How do I receive what my partner feels? How do I repair? Let me say this to you. You are not behind. You are doing the work that almost no one was taught how to do it. Emotional intelligence is the foundation of every relationship that actually survives the long term. And every single skill in it is learnable. Just start with one question, the one that landed hardest for you today. Bring it into your relationship this week. Notice what is hard, notice what shifts. The work is in the noticing. And at Love Association and Kink Academy, we hold space for people doing this work, and I will leave the link in the notes. Join our community, workshops, events, read our blog. And now take a deep breath with me. Inhale and exhale. And ask yourself, which question is alive in me right now? Thank you for being here with me. This is Frequency of Love. I'm Mistress Ana, and I will meet you again in the next soul conversation.